Hello world. Okay. Let's see if this works. This is something I wanted to do for some time now. I watched, of course, as many did, the Paracynical video on Petscop. And after that, I watched some more analysis videos of the series, but I never watched the series as a whole. I really recommend, if you watch this video later on YouTube or something, to check out, let me check his name. He made some pretty good analyze videos. Nightmare Masterclass is it? Makes really cool videos on the whole video series. But as I said, I never watched the whole thing, and I really want to do it now, and I wanted to do it here on my Twitch channel and probably upload it to YouTube just to archive it, in hopes to preserve my ideas that I hopefully have. And the idea is I want to watch it as a whole, without the biases from the reviews I have and I will have, but I try to don't think about the reviews. I try to watch videos with my own thoughts and my own ideas that come up. I have the comprehensive guide open. I won't read from it from now. For those that don't know, the comprehensive guide is when you go on Reddit, on the Petscop channel, subreddit, they have a comprehensive guide which lists everything people, or they list mostly the facts, right, from the videos, and some theories that are based, well grounded, I think, but some things are, as I think, are already like theories that we take as fact, right? So I won't go through the comprehensive guide for now, because everything we have as a fact should be the videos and the descriptions, and the descriptions changed over the time, and the comprehensive guide has all the description in it. So that's a good way to like go back in time and get these descriptions again, right? So what I thought was start at the really beginning of everything, right? That I found, that I know of, and it is, let me just hide the notepad right here, the Petscop notepad. That's for later. What I know is the earliest mention of Petscop itself, and that's it. The user by the name of P.A. Leskowitz or Pelskowitz, but probably P.A. Leskowitz, as we later see. Leskowitz is a common name, an often reoccurring name in the series, and I won't go deeper for now, for what it can stand for, because now we want to view it as like with a blank slate, right? We don't know anything by now. So this post was made 2 years ago, as you see, and the post got like plat and silver awards by now. It's pretty cool. In the subreddit Creepy Gaming. And the user, P.A. Leskowitz, posted videos of a mysterious unfinished PS1 game from 1997 called Petscop. There's something hiding in it. And it links to the Petscop channel, I think. Yeah, exactly. There was some discussion later, but P.A. Leskowitz never posted again. His channel, you see, is still active, in the sense it never gets deleted for inactivity, or yeah, he has, as far as I know, like a premium account by now. So he or they, whatever, try to keep the account like active, right? In spite of never posting on it, they want to keep the account alive. Maybe to document it, or because it's a part of the whole experience of Petscop. So the account was created March 16th, 2017, and April April 8th was the post. So the account was made half a month before he posted that, probably to secure the name, right? To for preparation of the whole thing. He made accounts half a year ago, a half month earlier than the post. That's how I want to say it. Right. And this was the first mention of the game, and I'm not sure if he posted it on 4chan as well. I just know about the post here. If he posts on 4chan, if somebody knows that, you can let me know. I'm really glad if you do. Yeah. So that's where the whole thing starts, right? It leads to the Petscop channel, who has uploaded videos now from Petscop to Petscop 24. It was updated 2 months ago, last time. And the icon, just short mention here for the whole channel, the icon changes, or they changed it mostly before a new video dropped. It got changed from, I think, the empty tunnel to the tunnel with the player avatar. I think once it was an Easter egg. The whole thing, and I want to go through the document itself after I watch the videos. The whole thing is documented in the comprehensive progress document that you'll find on the subreddit, Petscop subreddit. What also changes is the About section. And the About section now reads some select, in quotes, Petscop recordings. Okay. In a way, recordings have the power to raise the dead. They're kind of scary. Thank you for watching, and a little smiley face, okay? So, we see here, joined March 11th, 2017, and that's 5 days before the Reddit account was made. And did I say March, right? Yeah. And a month before the post. I'm not sure if we check this. This is the first Petscop video. Was posted March 12th. So almost a month before the Reddit post was made, and before the Reddit account was made. Okay, so maybe the guy or the people, we can't say how much, who's working on this with certainty, right? Maybe they thought the video didn't gain enough traction, and thought about making the Reddit post to get a little bit traction on the video. This is speculation, right? This isn't the fact. We don't know about that, but I think it is possible. It's plausible, but it doesn't affect the whole thing. Yeah, that's where it all started, right? He made, I think, I'm not sure, we have to check the dates afterwards. He released some videos, and it's updated only sporadically. Really sporadically. If you watch dates here, like 6 months ago, and then 4 months nothing, and then he or they dropped like 3 videos again. Okay, and sadly YouTube doesn't show the dates here, but we will see it afterwards when we watch the video itself, and I will note them. I have a notepad here. It says Petscop now, right? And I wanted to just drop some notes here, what comes into my mind, so I don't forget it, and maybe I write something that is also, that didn't come to your mind, right? If you think something of a good theory or something that I missed, please let me know. It's always cool to have a discussion about this, and that's why I love this Petscop series, because when you watch the analysis videos and read the comments and go to the subreddit, there's so many theories and so many things you missed, like loading screens. When you brighten it up, you see something that you never would see if you don't think about brightening up the screen, right? I won't brighten up the screen here. I think these things that are hidden, missable, I will go through them as a part after I watch the videos, as a part of the comprehensive guide, because I have listed, I think, all of them, all of the parts that you can miss. So, first thing I want to write here in the notebook is timeline, is YouTube channel, video, Reddit account, and then Reddit post. Okay. Let me make this a little bit smaller, just a little bit big. Okay. This is the timeline. What we know by just the facts we saw, right? From the dates that are shown. All right, without further ado, this is the first time watching the video. I watched the video as a whole, and as I said, the idea is to watch it without a bias, without knowing the reviews or the analysis videos. And because I think the analysis videos can maybe miss some things if a video has like a big revealing part in it, and then maybe they don't watch left and right of this part, and they miss something. Okay, that's the idea. So, yeah, that's the idea. Let me just have two notebooks open here. Let me just change it to the second one. It's empty now. Let's write it Petscop 1. So I will have a notepad for every like single video, and then a whole notepad where I store like names of the player, who's Paul, I know that by now, and like overall theories or overall like concepts of the whole. Okay, let's go. We see the nostalgic PS1 loading screen. And then I think, yeah, publisher, I guess. And this is the publisher's sign. It's a turned over G, okay. And we see Geralina.
Alright, so this is just to prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found.
Okay. Let's hear that again.
Alright, so
let me turn it up.
This is just to prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found. I'm just gonna walk you through everything that I've seen so far. And obviously it'll be exactly as I described it, because this is it.
Okay. I think there's a lot to miss here, so I will go back. First of all, 1997, Geralina. Okay. The game name is Petscop. Why? What's the purpose of the name, or what's the meaning of the name? Okay, we see a gift behind and reading memory card, so it saves. Yeah.
To prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found.
And not lying. Okay, this is like a theory, but not lying is he had a conversation with someone, and the person said like, you're lying, or he didn't believe him, and he shows them now. It's like he's showing one person this, or maybe several, but he's uploading the video for this specific person. Okay,
I'm just gonna walk
and then
through.
there are many theories because of this flickering triangle sign. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know what it means. And of finish. Why is it finish and not like, I don't know what you can write, but finish is a weird word. Like you can put some meaning into it, but yeah, as I said, this is just about the facts. Okay.
Everything that I've seen so far, and
okay,
obviously
that was
exactly as I described it, because this is it.
That's the first time we see the name Paul. if plane is closed. And all I've left. Young pets, okay. Okay. So, go frame by frame. No. Fail to remove all the pets, and then the 48 is in red. Okay, there's a popular theory, and I think this is very well established, and I think I will have an eye on it. I won't say it is a fact. It's a theory, okay? But colors mean something, right? So red colors, just red, just for notation, right? 48, 8 homes.
And the first level is over here. I'm just gonna keep...
Sorry, I missed the second last one.
And, the first level is over here. I'm just gonna keep going over here so you can see that the game is apparently unfinished because there's nothing over here. So I'm just gonna show you the one and only level. This actually is not the interesting part, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna walk you through all this so you can see that this is exactly what I described.
Notice the presence on the sticks as you walk past. So, 2 friends, Tonef, sorry, and red is okay. And red is Tonef, and green Randis. 2 friends. As you may notice, he doesn't have hands, okay? That's probably why he can't open doors, but we're not sure yet. It scrolls really fast. Okay.
So, the first pet is in this room.
Notice also the things he collects, like coins in Mario or something, with a counter on the top left corner. Okay, blue, blue, amber.
And first thing you get...
She got rewards because she didn't leave her cage, okay? She got a reward for that yesterday and today. So maybe she's known to escaping.
What I gotta do here is let her out of her cage.
And as you may notice, Paul knows the first parts of the game, okay? He knows how to catch some pets, as you will see.
To the other one. And then you do that. Take the money here.
Did he say money?
Do that. Take the money here.
Okay, he thinks it's money, okay. Interesting.
And then actually you go over here and it just does that, but if you do this, if you lock yourself in here, then you just... Amber will just run over there. So once you're in here, actually, you can find a little place here to walk to the other side. So that's that. And so there's another pit over here. I can't catch this one. I've tried. This is always what happens. So I don't know what's up with that one.
Actually,
it seems
he spent quite a lot of time. A lot of time we don't know, but he spent time in the game. I won't say the Amber puzzle was elaborate, right? But you have to think about it and try it. Maybe more trial and error.
To show you the pause menu. So here you
can. First viewing of the pause menu. You see the coins or the money, as Paul says, and under it is always something written. Here it's, I hope you are enjoying the game. We have resume game, options, pets, book of baby names, and quit game.
can see all the pets that you've you can see all the pets.
Okay, we see 6 pets here with Amber catched, and the one he couldn't catch is right down here. And these 2 seem like the ones we saw on the picture, okay? So Tonef and Rendis.
That you've collected, that you've caught.
Let's go through the text box again. It's pretty fast.
Yeah,
Amber is a young ball. She's afraid to leave home. If her home is good, this is not a problem. She's very heavy, and that makes her life a little harder, as well as yours. Notice again the triangle, like pulsating really fast.
Collected.
That's a safe place you can put her. What's a safe place you can put her? You should start thinking about that.
That you've caught. Alright, so the second one here is sort of a music one.
But always, like, I found curious, it's why is he cloning? Why is there a clone of in quotes now, Paul, right? It's 2 clones as well, and it's like piano tiles, right? With whole steps.
The idea here is you have to get your clone over there to overlap with it, and I'll just cut to the chase. You just set this to what is it? 7 to what is it? 7, and just like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't totally get that one. That's that.
What is it?
I don't totally get that one.
I don't totally get that one.
That's
okay.
that.
But maybe Paul isn't that musical.
Alright, so this one's kind of interesting. So the idea is if you run over here to catch the flower here, then you'll just get rained on. What you're supposed to do is, whenever the flower comes over here, you notice, always comes to that exact spot over there, which you can get this bucket. To that exact spot.
The fence, no collision, that's interesting.
At the spot, yeah. And then that happens, and you can just catch them both that way.
So it seems like it's Randis, I think, right? It's like wilted. after she doesn't get the water, and for the cloud to catch it, you have to like take away its purpose of the cloud to water flowers. Or just rain, okay. Water flowers, weird expression, but rain. And then turn to a cloud again and rain again.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it for the... Actually, that's everything. That's every single pet here that I've been able to catch. So, now I'm going to show you the part that's actually interesting.
So, what I missed before we watched the video was the description. Okay, description sometimes I think changes, sometimes for some videos it's the same. The game I found was, I think, as far as I know, the original description, and the note that's under it was a annotation, but YouTube removed annotations some time ago, so he or they put it in the description. And the note reads, I walked downstairs, and when I got to the bottom, instead of proceeding, I turned right and became a shadow monster man. And then a date. 97 again. Okay. So really early on when the game released. We don't know when the game released exactly. But I think I will make a small note for the date here, because I think time is an important part of the whole series, right? And for you, please go to my website on the sticker and also go to Ronef's room and press start. Down, 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 right, start. These are like early cheat codes, right? For those who played like early PlayStation stuff, where you put in the cheat codes with combinations of button presses. So he goes to this room, which we can assume is Ronef. Okay. And see the similarities between Ronef and Tonef from just for the names, just for now.
Alright, so I still can't catch this guy.
The head is also really similar.
The reason we're here is because in the note that came with this, which is short, the first line in all capital letters, I'm going to read it. It says, I walked downstairs, and when I got to the bottom, instead of proceeding, I turned the right and became a shadow monster man. Below that, a date, June 13th, 1997. For you, please go to my website on the sticker, and also go to Ronef's room, and press start, and press down, 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 right, start. So I happen to know that this is Ronef's room, because it works. So I go here. I'm just gonna do...
So he probably, we don't know, tried the code maybe in every room or in some selected rooms till it's worked, right? What I want to note about the note is when we think about a note, you always start the note at the top, right? And the top one is the all capital letters one, and the bottom one has a date and isn't in capital letters. So are these two different notes? Are these from two different peoples, from two different dates? Yeah, I think that's interesting. Especially the top part didn't happen yet, so or we can assume that a later event is linked to this, the top note. But he uses now the bottom note, which probably, it's a theory, right, was added later and with a date stamp on it.
Do this now. So what is it? Down, down.
And I see now the X select button is wobbling as well, but I think maybe that's more of a like graphical error and not something that's important. But that's my opinion. As all we see as fact is that it's wobbling.
Down, 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 right. Start.
Okay, and as we notice, there's the sound, and that came up, and the game music stops. Oh, sorry.
All right. So you can see that it accepted it, and the music stopped. I'm just gonna go out this way here. So it appears to be the same, except when I actually leave here, it'll be a little bit different.
So when you just sorry, when he walks past the picture again, right? And just to note, tone F, which she or he, the bird like creature, is named, right, in the picture's description, but it isn't. Paul doesn't find her.
All right.
Okay. And this is where the game gets curious.
So there's nothing out here, as far as I've seen. But actually, I think there is something out here. I just haven't seen it yet.
How does he know?
Because it sure seems like, in this note here, it sure seems like, right, I'm supposed to come out here and look at something. I haven't found anything yet, but I'm thinking if I just keep walking around here, I'm going to find something eventually.
Okay.
Hey, so I was talking about how I'm going to find something eventually. Hey, so
Cut
walking
there.
around here.
Interesting. So he guesses just because on the note, I think he's talking about this part still with the cheat code, right? He's guessing just because the cheat code worked, there has to be something down here.
Here, I'm going to find something eventually.
I can't really hear.
Hey, so I was talking about how I couldn't find anything out here. Well, I just found this.
And notice there was a cut, right? It's the. It isn't like a playthrough of it without cuts in one single take. It is edited, and it seems like. Why would he? Who edits it? Is it Paul himself? Why would he cut off his own sentence, right? It's pretty curious.
And last time I came out here, I was walking around in this space here for over an hour. And this time I find this in less than 15 minutes. So this is just luck that I happen to find this.
Is it though?
And I think if I were to restart my console right now, I would not be able to find this again. Probably, because I don't remember what I did. You know, all the directions that I went. So, so I'm kind of scared to, you know, I want to keep the console on until I figure this out. The situation is that I cannot open this door. I probably can open the door, but I don't know what to do. So I thought I would just slip this in at the end. If you think you saw something that might provide a clue, please let me know. All right, that's it.
Okay. That was first video. So, short conclusion or summary of it. We have a game published, maybe not published. We know that it's not published, right? There are no records of it. You can't buy the game. But we have a copyright 1997 from Carolina. The game sends you to the gift plane to get pets and encourage you to visit homes, whatever. No, not whatever, but as Paul says, and he's the only one we can like rely upon for now. If you think he's a reliable narrator, he says the game isn't finished, right? And finding somebody that you love. So, yeah.
And the first level is over here. I'm just gonna keep going a bit here so you can see that. So, the interesting.
But maybe the obvious thing is, right, the game isn't finished, and like the even care plane here, where he's right now, would have had the 8 homes when the game were finished, if the game would be finished, right? But that's an assumption Paul makes. Maybe where he goes next, like the underground or the grassy plane where he is at the end, maybe this is also one of the homes or a plane where homes are, right?
Part,
With pets.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk you through all this so you can see.
48 pets. These signs are. I didn't skip over them, but let us just read them. Let me just playback speed, just a little short, little slower. All right. So the game tells you you're here, or you can choose a pet, right? The sign before that said that as well. Find somebody that you love. Sorry. You don't have to love them right away. So it's like getting a pet, like adopting a pet, like a dog or a cat, from like a shelter, right? If they run away from you, they won't be. They can, but I think about like more grown pets that can run, that had a family before maybe, and they're afraid now. Yeah, they're afraid. Show them there's nothing to be afraid of.
So,
Alright. What's that? Those signs.
the first pet.
It's trophy. Real champ.
And first thing you gotta do here is let her.
Like, as it's talking
there.
as if it's like a dog
So
or
there's
a cat, right? It's not human per se. Except for
overlap with it.
This pet, which
and,
seems
I'll just cut to the chase.
looks really human-like, right? She has no legs, or he has something in her hand, which we see when he opens pet menu here, don't we? No, we can't see it. It's likely her. He doesn't show it, right? It's the first and only time he opens the pet's screen in the first video.
I catch the flower here.
And just a note, on the picture at the beginning here, of the Even Care house, or whatever that is, Rand is called by her name as she's seen on she's on the picture, right? And on the sign it says, let's go through. Let's go back. I mean, 2 friends, Tonif and Randis. We don't know yet who's Tonif and Randis, right? It's just an assumption for now. When we go by the colors, Tonif is red, and Randis has like the green part. Okay. And it says it's a picture of 2 friends, okay. So why aren't they in the same room? Why is I call her Randis for now, the flower, with the cloud in the same room, and not with Tonif. And where is Tonif?
Alright, so this one's kind of interesting. So the 18th, 19th accepted it, and the music's a little bit different.
What he says here at the cutoff point. I think, by the way, this loading screen here has something hidden when you brighten the image up. But I will show that, as far as we know now, just casual watching, we can't see it. I like classify this as a hidden, something hidden, right? Not obvious for first time watching.
All right.
But I present some theories, so it's like, yeah, I'm jumping back and forth.
So there's nothing out here, as far as I've seen. But actually, I think there is something out here. I just haven't seen it yet. Because, actually,
that cut is so weird. I can't make sense of it, but...
Hey, so I was talking about how I couldn't find anything out here. Well, I just found this. And, last time I came out here, I was walking around, and I want to keep the console on until I figure this out. The situation is that I cannot open this door. I probably can open the door, but I don't know what to do. So, I thought I would just...
He's really certain, right? That the game has something more to offer. Is this just from the note he got? That he thinks there is something? He knows that the game isn't finished, right? But he thinks that he can open the door somehow. He doesn't know how. And he searched this plane for over an hour before and didn't find anything. So why is he so certain, after finding this door now so fast, like in 15 minutes he said, that there isn't something else that he has like to do first, right? Maybe this is a part for later, and he didn't find another door that is open, or like a key somewhere hidden here. He just thinks this door is the right door. When you think like pragmatically, or really rationally, we know this game doesn't exist. Okay? Paul, or our narrator that we call Paul because he wrote the name in it, and the first in the screen where you name your character, the player. I lost my train of thought. So the game it's not a real game, and Paul is behind it, right? He knows that it's not a real game. He probably made it or was in the creation process of it, and he wants to show us, right? But as a fact, what we know is he wanted to show it to someone or some people, and he got as far as putting in the code and coming to this plain, this grassy area. That's what he wanted to show somebody. He never found the door. So from this part on, from this part where he exited the store, he searched his room, and that's all he knows for certain about the game. From this point on, everything Paul says should be pure speculation from him, because he didn't play the game further, right? As far as we know. Okay.